All of you, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to study about physical properties of metals and non-metals. At first we are going to study about physical properties of metals. Our materials are of two types, metals and non-metals. Okay, materials can be classified into two types, metals and non-metals. The first property of metal is malleability. The first property of metal is malleability. The property of metals by which they can be beaten into thin sheet is called malleability. Okay, if you hammered on the metal surface very hardly, this metal changes into thin sheet. Okay, if you hammered on metal surface very hardly, this metal changes into thin sheet form is called malleability. The property of metal which is changed into thin sheet form when it is hammered very hardly is called malleability. Gold is the most malleable metal. Okay, gold is the most malleable metal. So, gold is used to make variety of ornaments. Aluminium is the second most malleable metal. Aluminium is the second most malleable metal. This aluminium is used to make utensils and aluminium foil paper. Aluminium is used to make aluminium foil paper. This aluminium foil is used to wrap food items or sweets. Okay. Next we look on the activity 2 that given in your textbook page number 45. For this activity you need bulb, a cell or battery, iron nail, piece of sulfur, piece of coal and a copper wire. First, you make this circuit using iron nail. Okay, at first you make this circuit using iron nail. What you observe? The bulb glows, which means that iron conducts electricity. Okay, the bulb glows, which means that iron conducts electricity. Iron is the good conductor of electricity. So, iron is a metal. Then, instead of iron, you can use sulfur in this circuit. Okay, instead of iron, you can use sulfur in this circuit. The sulfur is a non-metal and also you can show that the bulb doesn't glow, which means that the non-metal or sulfur doesn't conduct electricity. This is a poor conductor of electricity. Next, we can use coal piece. In the place of sulfur, you can use coal piece. This coal piece is a non-metal and you can see that the bulb doesn't glow. This also shows that it's a poor conductor. Coal piece is a poor conductor of electricity. And then you can use copper wire. You can use copper wire in this circuit. Copper is a metal. So, this conducts electricity. As a result, the bulb glows. From this, we can see that the metals are good conductors of electricity. Okay, the second physical property of metal is metals are good conductors of electricity. But non-metals are bad conductors of electricity. The third property of metal is ductility. The property of metal by which it can be drawn into wires. Okay, metals can be drawn into wires is called ductility. Examples: aluminum wires and copper wires. These aluminum wires and copper wires are used to make electric wires. Okay, so metals can be changed into thin sheet form is called malleability. Metals can be changed into wires is called ductility. Example: aluminum wire and copper wires. This picture shows aluminum wire. This is the copper wire. This is copper wire coil. Next property is sonorous. The things made of metals that produce a ringing sound that when struck hard, the metal produced ringing sound are said to be sonorous. When we beaten hardly on the metal surface, this metal produce a ringing sound. This property of metal is known as sonorous. For example, bell. Next, we look on the total physical properties of metals. Metals are usually exist in solid state. Metals are usually exist in solid state. They are hard. Lustrous means shiny appearance. Lustrous means shiny. Gold, silver are shiny in appearance. This shiny appearance is known as lustrous. So, metals are solid in state. They are hard, lustrous, that is shiny, and malleable, easy to make thin sheet form, and ductile to make wires. Sonorous, making ringing sound, and good conductors of heat and electricity. Metals are good conductors of heat, so the metals are used to make utensils. Okay, metals are good conductors of heat, so these metals are used to make different utensils. And also the metals are good conductors of electricity, so aluminum and copper wires are used to make electrical wires. The examples of metals are iron, copper, aluminum, calcium, magnesium. Okay, the examples of metals are iron, copper, aluminum, calcium and magnesium. Next, physical properties of non-metals. The physical properties of non-metals are just opposite to that of the properties of metals. Okay. Non-metals exist in all three states, that is solid state, liquid state and gas. Okay, metals exist in solid state but non-metals exist in three states, solid, liquid and gas. Metals are hard, non-metals are soft and non-metals are brittle. Brittle means easy to break. Brittle means easy to break. And it is non-lustrous, non-sonorous and the poor conductors of heat and electricity. Okay, non-metals doesn't conduct heat and electricity. And they are neither ductile nor malleable. Their design shows ductility or malleability. Examples of nonmetals are sulfur, oxygen, bromine, carbon. Okay, examples of nonmetals are sulfur, oxygen, bromine, carbon. The property of nonmetal is just opposite to the property of metals. They doesn't show any property like malleability, ductility, conductivity, sonorous, etc. Okay, students. Today I wind up my class. We will meet you on next class.